Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you probably already know from the title, I am going to show you guys how I survive working every single day besides Sundays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I know that there's probably some people like, no way you work that much. Let me just show you all the different things I have going on. It's insane. Okay, to start off, everything that I have going on, I am in a room that I have mudded and taped, and then it needs to be sanded. So this is in process, but this is going to be a whole series on YouTube of the secret room, and you guys will find out that what it's going to be for one, and then all the color choices, furniture choices, and all that stuff. So you'll see it all come to life. I mean, this is kind of like a little sneak peek of what it looks like right now. Obviously, it's going to look way different than this at the end. But this series is going on, and this is a lot of work because it's a lot of learning for me. I'm doing this for most of this stuff for the first time ever. I've never taped and I've never mudded before. We're also going to do the ceiling texture and then trim. Well, we have to prime the walls and then trim and paint the walls. Actually, I'm not exactly how all that order is going to go in, but it's going to get done, and there's a lot to do, and it's a lot for me to learn, so it's taking me a little bit longer than normal. But this whole series is going on, so I've been planning and filming and spending money on this, and this is just one thing. There's so much more that I'm doing. Let's go to the next thing. As you can see, we are out in the shop now. Obviously, most of you guys know, if you're a subscriber, that I do furniture, and I restore it, upcycle it, repurpose it sometimes. This one right here is waiting for a client to pick it up, but I have a whole storage unit full of furniture waiting to be restored. And so I am constantly trying to find time to do that. That's not top priority because it doesn't pay the bills quite yet, but I definitely will get client projects done and then have all my other pieces kind of waiting around for free time, which I don't really have free time, but sometimes I will need a break from my other stuff that's going on, and I will go out to the storage unit, pick a piece and start working on it and then sell it. I also have a vintage furniture / home decor booth all the way over in Stewartville, Minnesota at Old River Valley Antique Mall. It's so much fun. I love being a part of that. They have this huge building full of so much stuff to go through. So if you haven't been there, you should go. And when you walk in, you're kind of see the front area, and it seems kind of like a nice little antique shop, but there's a whole nother building. And then you walk into another building, and then you walk into another building. There's tons of stuff to look at. Definitely worth the trip to go see it. So I update that every month and try to get as much furniture as I can out there. And then they do vendor shows and stuff that I'm a part of. So yeah, I stay very, very, very busy with this stuff as well. But that's not it. Let's go see, or I'll go talk about what I'm doing next. Another series for YouTube coming up starting in August. So really soon it's coming up. It's kind of different and kind of like a bit of humor mixed in with it. But let's go inside and I'll kind of tell you about that. Okay, we are inside in the kitchen, and this is something kind of new that I'm trying out, but I thought it'd be kind of funny because I was thinking of different kind of content for my YouTube channel for you guys to see, and so that I can be consistent with as well. And I came up with cooking because I cook anyways. I might as well film and show you guys the things that I'm trying to cook, the recipes that I love, and the whole kind of series is going off of, this is kind of like a humor, making fun of myself, but I am 28 years old, single, and living with my parents. And so kind of playing off the humor of that, because it's not the ideal place I want to be in my life, but I am cooking and trying new recipes and trying to learn new things for hopefully one day I will find a husband. And the whole series is kind of going off of okay, I don't have a husband because I don't know how to cook all these different things. And so I'm going to learn how to cook and then I'll get a husband. I know, it's not really How You Find a Husband, but I just think it's kind of a humorous play on the series. So that series is starting in August. If you think it's funny, if you don't think it's funny, whatever. But I fail. Like sometimes I don't even make recipes that turn out really good, and it's embarrassing, but I still film it and show you guys, and that's just how the series goes. So that's coming up really soon. I don't know exactly when this video will be out, but I know it will be out before August. So I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that series is coming out. I'm pretty sure it will be every Sunday at 4 p.m. A cooking video will be going out. So yeah, and so that's another series that's underway. And all those things that I just talked about are not even my main job. My main job is running social media accounts and doing design work for businesses all over Minnesota, technically all over the US. I have a few, one in California and one over in Chicago. I think that's all so far right now. The rest are in Minnesota, which is cool. I like working with local businesses too. But that takes up most of my day. That's why I have such a long day. Is I will probably put in like 8 hours for freelance social media stuff for businesses, and then go do the YouTube, furniture, cooking, secret room projects. Like just so much to do, and I love it. But in this video I was going to show you guys like how do I survive a whole 12-hour day of working? Like how do I get through that? Well, there's a lot of little tricks that I have taught myself, especially working in the creative field, to kind of like reset my brain or to like refresh or take a break. So let me tell you a few of them that hopefully can help you if you also have a lot of work to do. Okay, starting off with the easiest first one, what I do in the morning is I always wake up, I take vitamins right away in the morning, and then I go and watch a Bible study. And the Bible study that I have been following along with, it's so good. I'll put the image up on the screen, I'll put the link in the description. With Kanoe, like it's so amazing, I love it. It's something I do every single morning, unless there's an emergency or something I have to get done for work or whatever, but mostly I do that every morning, and then I have coffee either during Bible study or after Bible study. Just kind of like my routine that I do every morning. Okay, so then after Bible study and all that, I start work and I check emails and do design work, all the stuff that I need to really catch up on in the morning. I do that right away. And then eventually I take a break to either do like laundry, straighten up my room, or maybe some kind of like cleaning productivity, is that the right word? Something productive that makes me feel good about completing something. Because in the design field or the creative field, sometimes a lot of things are like back and forth from you and the client, never feel like they get finished, always have edits. So it feels really good to have something that like you start and you finish and you're done. So whether that's cleaning up your room, cleaning up a living room, taking out the trash, doing laundry, vacuuming, trying to think of other ones that I do, dishes, something pretty simple and pretty fast, because then I get straight back to work afterwards. Okay, another thing for people, especially people who work on the computer all day, you have to like take a break from staring at a screen. So I would recommend getting up. Again, you can do another little odd job around the house or office, wherever you work, or you can go for a walk. Walking is a very good idea, or just like something as simple as going out on your porch or outside, going to your car if you're at a work building, and just sitting and kind of like, whoa, like calming your brain down from all the stuff you've been doing, as well as like just breathe, because there's so much going on with creative minds kind of scramble. Let's just say that. So I recommend just leaving the space that you're working in and going to walk or sit somewhere else and kind of like try to turn off your brain as much as possible and reset it. That one's a pretty big deal. I do that multiple times a day, especially between projects. When I stop a project, I need to like reset my brain. And it could be something as simple too as like going to watch a YouTube video that has like a mindless like feel like I'm trying to think of an example. Sometimes I watch, well, I don't know, I'm weird. I watch like historical documentaries and stuff like that, or the history of a product or something like that, because it just kind of like is interesting to me, but I don't really have to think about it too much. And then I go work on the next project. The only bad thing about that is you can kind of get stuck in the scrolling world of like, oh crap, it's been half an hour and I'm just scrolling. Like, don't do that. Just pick one video, watch it, and then get back to work. Okay, and then my last one I want to give to you guys of like how I survive the workday is I look forward to workouts, like nothing huge, not crazy workouts like where I'm like dying or whatever, but I like to run on the elliptical for half an hour and then get outside if I can for like either a half-hour walk or half-hour run, depends on the weather, to be honest. Like if it's too hot, I'm not gonna overwork myself, but like having that release at the end of the day is so nice and I look forward to it. So like having something at the end of the day to look forward to once your work day is done, so like around 8 p.m. for me, I go and I put on workout clothes, kind of shut off the world besides I listen to music, and then do my workout. And I feel so much better after it. And then the best thing too is like taking a shower after a really hard or just really sweaty, gross workout or whatever. It feels so nice, and then you just go to sleep. So yeah, I hope these help. I get a lot of questions of people asking me how I work from home and how I stay focused and all that. So I hope this video kind of helps you guys if you're watching this. I'll share this on my social media so that hopefully those people that asked can see it. Yeah. So I guess you kind of know what's coming up on my YouTube channel because early in this video I was explaining all of that. So stay tuned. A lot is coming. My channel is growing pretty fast. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by December. In the last month, I grew really, really quickly. It's almost scary. But I'm not to 10,000 yet, so let's keep going. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video, whether it's a video or a live, I don't know. We'll see. Bye.